Don't tap my groat, bro.
Nice one, good.
What if you could
Another
put
$50 in the bank.
put oats on tap? So you gotta tap it. Then you open that spigot and all the oats roll out into a big old glass and you just drink it and then you choke on it.
Dear God, we need to start this episode. First question this week comes from Polyrath. What is the most frugal thing you have ever done? Lawrence knows mine, but we'll get.
Yeah, I do know yours.
It's recent.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Recent?
I thought you were gonna say the time you bought 50 pounds of oats.
I knew that's what everyone was thinking.
There he is, old
It's a new cast member.
That's an investment in your future. Is it frugal to have a retirement savings? I don't think so. Is it frugal to put aside a little money every single month, or maybe to not waste gasoline? No. Is it frugal to buy 50 pounds of oats?
Yes.
So that way you can
Yes.
eat oats and you have to kind of literally go onto the internet to figure out what the fuck to do with all
Yes,
those
that's
oats?
frugal.
Maybe you build it into a giant oat man, like a snowman, but made out of oats?
What do we name the
Yes, it is a little
Make an oat wife.
I want to
an
hear.
oat bride!
What's Lawrence's? I want to hear Lawrence's.
When I was in college, I ate spoiled chicken because it was the only thing we had.
Well,
I
did you
had
get
to, like,
sick?
No, but I did gag. And I had to cover it in mayonnaise and cheese to make it edible.
No, did you, was it defrosted chicken?
Yeah.
It was defrosted and in
Yeah.
the fridge and it had gone bad. Did it have that film on it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It had the-
it's
had the
like a
little
white
spots.
film.
I threw it in the George Foreman because it was a college room, so there were like 18 George Foremans in there. And the smell coming off it when it cooked was like, oh boy, that smells like bad apples.
Well,
Bad
duh.
Chicken.
It also
And then-
doesn't. No, go ahead.
I like bit into it and it was like kind of like Play-Doh, the texture. Like it wasn't like dense and chewy like chicken's supposed to be. And then I remember biting into it because I made a sandwich out of it and it was like, oh, and then I lost a bite of it because it rolled out of my mouth while I was gagging.
And you finished it?
And then I was like, God, I'm so hungry and I have no food and no money. So I just like finished eating it.
Wow.
And also like this was right at the end of my freshman year and all of my roommates were gone. And they were like freshman dudes. So I was sitting in a room that smelled like ass, eating like spoiled food by myself. With no air conditioning because the electricity got shut off because my fucking roommate couldn't pay the bill.
Lawrence's stories are like if you were to take a snowball and you roll it down a very large mountain.
Really
Just
big hill.
Keeps getting bigger and longer.
Yeah, until
Except
eventually.
in the end, you go and you're like, this is all oats.
Just an oat ball.
Does anyone else have some good ones?
I went on a $35 a month phone plan that only had 100 minutes.
Oh yeah. That's
I was like,
right.
I never talked to anyone. And little did I know at that time, everyone wanted to talk.
Yeah, so they and like I remember I called you once and it was like this customer does not have enough minutes. And I texted that and was like, "Are you joking? You don't have enough. You
just
can't
get on
talk
Skype."
to. Yeah, you can't. I know. Yeah, I'll get on
Is
Skype.
everything okay, Adam?
So hold on, he's all get on Skype. So I got on Skype with him, and it literally cut me off. And he was like, "This customer ran out of Skype credit." And I was like, "Are you shitting me right now? Like what?
Phones are expensive.
What country do we live in?"
I find that if you turn the condom inside out, you can just reuse it. That's a good environmental tip too.
You rinse it right off.
You know what's even
Wow,
cheaper
rinse,
than
what?
that? Just assuring her that you
It's a
have a
lot of
condom on.
You ever made of money water, Bruce? Come on. You just flap it like a rug.
I used to walk around as a child and look in gutters for money.
That's not bad.
Do people do that? Is that a
It's
normal
not that
thing?
frugal.
You said
you
you
were
did
a
it-
child.
I mean,
too.
what was this?
Well, no, but I was like 15.
Did you ever
Okay, that's
find
not a
any money in the
child.
gutter?
Now hold on. Here's the best part of the story. Because I would always look because I
Gotta
remember I
use
found a
condom,
dollar
fluff
in
it
the
inside
gutter.
out.
I found a dollar in the gutter once, and I remember like I spent a solid 2 months looking in the gutter. Once I found a $10 roll of quarters in the mud in the gutter, and it was the greatest day. I brought it home to my parents and I showed it. I was like, I found $10, and there was like, why is mud all over it? And I was like, who cares? And I went straight to the arcade.
Put a little cheese on it, throw it on the Foreman grill. You got yourself some.
Parents are like,
Chicken?
what's that? They slap you and just take it.
You were so excited you didn't see the dead body next to it.
You had to open a corpse's hand.
No, oh, $10.
What's that red stuff? I don't know.
Next question from I'm2HM02. Which 90s phrases do you want to make a comeback and why? We should ask our buddy Chad.
Whoa, man. I didn't even realize the 90s had ended.
Surge is dope.
You heard of this thing called AIDS? It's more early 90s, let's be honest.
I was gonna say, where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
I think that's
is
from 1983, but
86.
it's a long time ago.
Cowabunga is a good one.
Eat my shorts.
We are VR troopers.
Do you watch Reboot?
You can still say that now.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Pete, what about you?
Is radical a catchphrase? It's not really.
Yeah,
a
you
catchphrase.
bet it
say it, but
is.
you got to say it like Chad.
It's radical.
Yeah,
There it
nice.
is.
That was pretty good.
I'm about to graduate from college.
Wait, does Chad?
I
He
just
never
found
graduated.
$10 of rolled coins in a corpse.
That's me.
That's you in the 90s.
Oh, the 90s dream is still alive.
Church AML. If you had to take any one of the achievement hunters out on a date, who would you take and where would you go?
Elise?
Oh man, I guess it'd probably have to be Jack. And it would be great because we bring his wife with us, Katie, and she is delightful.
She is very nice.
So
yes.
I'd have a great time. It would be Jack in the middle, and then Katie and I talking across from him.
Yep.
And
So it's
Jack
not really
would
the
say,
achievement hunter you want. It's the wife.
It's the wife.
Hey,
That's-
it's whatever to get a good
Okay.
time, I guess.
That's not really a date,
Yeah.
though.
I would take Ryan to an upscale wine bar because I know he'd come dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
And then I would spend most of the night trying to understand the myth and the man, because I feel like out of all the achievement hunters, he's the one who's most likely to be an assassin, a professional assassin on his
Sure,
off time.
yeah, I can see
And I
that.
want to see that facade crack a little bit. I
Yeah.
think after a couple glasses of wine, I could break through his perfectly nice exterior and get to all that darkness swelling within.
Would you put out?
Oh yeah, you kidding?
I
I'd probably put out as soon as I got out of the lift.
just fall over with
I just
your
fall
legs
in my
spread.
oh, you got your dick in my mouth. Whoops.
I think James and I are going to double team Michael.
Oh,
I was actually going to say kind of like Elise, I'd take out Lindsay, but to get to Michael.
Eiffel Tower him?
Just like,
I think he'd be Eiffel
Is
Tower
that
now.
what we do?
well, we
I'd
do.
be
Well,
Eiffel
he's
Tower.
here,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Michael,
so you have one end
hold
of
on.
him. I
Use
have
the
other.
oat bag.
Okay.
Oat bag will be Michael.
Pretend Grody is Michael.
Now, we should add a disclaimer because people will think this is actually Michael. Make sure to put a note on the bottom that says this
Not
is an
Michael.
oat bag, not Michael.
Yeah.
So then Michael's in the middle,
Yeah.
and then we're here, and then we have to push together enough to raise our hands.
That's
up.
not
God, it's already
Come on, push!
It's not
Push
really
and
a-
thrust together. Oh, Michael!
use your taint strength.
Do you really think that's a date, though?
What?
The last 2.5 hours is a date.
I would take Jeremy out because I could take him somewhere cheap. Because he's pretty young.
Yeah.
And, like, he would think if I took him to, like, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Nuggets.
That's really, really nice.
You know it, Jeremy.
So I'd take him to Chick-fil-A in a really crappy Saturn station wagon that I used to have when I was like 18, and I think he'd really like it. I think he'd really like it a lot. Also, when we kissed, our facial hair would rub and it sound like steel wool going against each other.
You think it would lock together?
It might. It might get tangled up a little bit. But
Like roots growing together?
that would be nice, though, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of romantic.
Or it'd be like the ponytails in Avatar, a very timely reference.
Exactly.
What do you think, Michael? Who would you take out on a date?
I don't know.
Peak, what about you?
I think that only leaves Gavin, doesn't it?
You can do
No,
whatever
there's
you want.
plenty
others.
more. There's a ton more.
Okay.
Oh shit! No, I
Well-
should take out Jeff. We'll just get shit-faced together.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, Jeff. I should
Problem
say
is Jeff
Jeff.
doesn't want to go out.
I was gonna say Michael because I've been editing him all day, so he's on my mind. But Michael and Gavin, why not?
Oh, they can Eiffel Tower you.
There you go.
A lot of fun photoshops this week.
I would love to Eiffel Tower, Matt.
Jello pudding with the Jack and the dates and the.
That's
Bill,
Jack?
Bill Cosby or Jack?
Well, that's my Jack impression.
All right, so let's say Jack walks in on Peak, Gavin, and Michael all just pounding each other. What does Jack say?
Who's Gavin?
What?
Which one's Gavin? Who's Gavin?
Gavin's filming it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Slow motion.
Put the camera down, turn your taint, you're not in them.
Turn around, Peak. Put it in my other
You
hole.
sound like Hoggle from Labyrinth.
What would Gavin say?
Booger this! And then he go, play it back in slow motion!
Tickle me knob.
He's like getting retarded.
Oh, he got me 1 million views on my slow motion channel, guys!
Add it to the pile.
I love you, Gavin.
They're gonna be so mad.
They're not gonna see this.
I hope they
don't watch our
deport me
content.
for
You
this
can watch
one.
theirs. It's only fair.
Lawrence?
Austro-Hungarian. All right, so I ran into a fellow fan wearing Funhaus merchandise in public one day, and I didn't know what to do or say. What is the sign/saying that fans can say or do to let fellow Funhaus fans know we are a part of the Funhaus
Secret
man?
handshake.
Yes, we have to give him a secret handshake.
Bruce and I have talked about this before. Should we show him?
Yeah.
I'll come over. I'll come to you.
Benson looks really worried about this, guys.
So
He knows what's
I
about
don't
to
know.
happen.
It's been a really long time since
But you
we've
know what
done
it
this.
is. You do this, and then you reach around, and then you do that, and
Then
then
what?
you do the motion with your right hand.
My right hand or my
Yeah.
left?
No, your right hand. You do the motion, the secret handshake motion.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. You just do that.
Now faster?
Yeah, and then you go faster, and if they keep up, you know they're a Funhouse fan.
Now, is that Funhouse or that Rooster Teeth?
What?
Is that Funhouse or Rooster Teeth?
Oh, Rooster Teeth's way different.
Rooster Teeth is way different.
No,
Boy, you don't.
Why don't you have Adam do the Rooster Teeth?
You don't want to mix up.
Are the
the two
Rooster
things.
Teeth?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well,
we'll
no,
do-
well, so, yeah, I'm just wearing my merch.
Yeah, you're wearing the merch, and then I kind of
I walk up and
Hey! Whoa!
and then we have to do.
Why are you moving like that? That doesn't make any sense. What was wrong with your legs?
Rooster Teeth fans don't have legs.
That's really weird.
You're right. The hat looked weird.
All right,
Zach
so,
Anderson.
What a silly show!
so next time do that when you
Yeah,
see a
just do
Rooster
that,
Teeth or
they'll know.
Funhaus fan. Elise.
That's from Law's Dead Hernia. Sounds like a Screw Attack reference.
Nerds.
This question is for James. I recently paid my credit card debt and had a fresh start, and I want to buy Fallout 4, but I also need to buy protein powder and BCA and stuff to get ripped. Which one should I pick and why? I think a lot of you guys can answer this question.
BCA steroids?
No.
Oh.
I think and stuff. He's referring to steroids. I think that's HGH.
What?
Could be.
How much does it cost? Look it up. How much HGH costs?
Well, if you go to
It's naturally
steroids.
produced in the human body.
Steroids are gear.
Steroids.com.
How do you buy? How much does gear cost?
Well, I don't see what the problem is here. He says he paid off his credit card debt, which means that he's
got a
perfectly.
lot of debt
in-
he can bite
he's-
back
Yeah, he's
into.
got a great position to
Oh.
go back into it.
But pituitary growth hormone is only $180.
What?
That's nothing.
How much is Fallout 4 now?
Dude, you want
Way less than
You
that.
could probably
Yeah.
get Fallout 4 for $40 on Steam or something, right?
Hold on.
Probably.
When's it wait for a sale? He's console.
D-Annaball 25 is only $85.
The thing is, you don't need.
bless America.
The reason people play games like Fallout 4 are so they can build characters, improve their stats, do all kinds of cool stuff. This is the kind of thing you do in real life when you're roided up.
Wait, you play Fallout 4?
No, you live that experience. You go out with a fucking bat and you just bash some dude's head in.
But what happens if like
Take
the
his quarters.
steroids wear off and then you don't have that strength anymore?
Steroids never wear off. They're good forever.
I
It's
think
a steroids guarantee.
I
It's
think
a
that's
steroids guarantee.
steroids
Take
have a
my word.
guarantee?
Yeah.
No.
Why are we all on steroids right now?
Real answer though. Real talk. You want to save some money? Buy a giant bag of oats.
That's true.
What do you think, Michael? Yeah, buy some groats.
Put them in the Jello pudding.
Classic Jack.
Jack is always talking like Bill Cosby.
He loves Jello pudding and raping women.
Matt Pink. Last question.
93rd Ben.
Yeah.
If you could resurrect one Game of Thrones character to have sex with, who would it be?
Melisandre.
Well, first
She's
of all,
not dead.
that's our necrophilia question of the week.
Melisandre.
She's not dead. She's old. We already know that.
She's hot. She's the hottest one on the show.
But she's not dead.
No, she's not.
Who was the guy that fought for House Stark and he like had the big chops? He was a big dude. Catelyn Starks. He got beheaded by.
Yeah, he was there. He was
Greyjoy.
with Stellan.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Roderick?
Roderick.
Roderick
Yeah,
Payne.
so Roderick.
No, that's Podrick Payne.
Roderick Payne.
I know, but I'd fuck that guy. Sure.
I would resurrect, spoiler alert, Lady Stoneheart.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure she's coming back to have sex with me. No, that's not true at all. Lady Catelyn?
Yeah, in the pictures in Harry Potter Deathly
Whoa.
Hallows Part 1.
Yeah, she
didn't
just
know
shows up
that.
for like a hot minute.
I'd
Bring back that one
resurrect.
dire
Come on, Harry
wolf.
Potter.
Oh,
I'd
that's right.
resurrect,
Yeah, we're talking about Harry
Like
Potter
I
now. That's
killed-
right.
Yeah. I'd resurrect Theon's cock. Because otherwise he's useless to me.
Is one of the dragons dead yet?
No. No.
No.
Well, call me when that happens.
Drogon.
What about you, Peak?
What?
Thank you.
All right, are we done?
Yeah, that's good.
Who you want to fuck? That bag of oats?
We should do a World War II sitcom about this guy and his wife, and the guy's name is Norm, and the wife's name is Dee.
Oh, that's
And you
really
call
good.
it
Norman
Norman
and D. That's like Rizzoli and Isles. See, look, explosions. Look at all that sand kicking up.
Cool.
That's you.
Okay.
Adam, this is what you wanted.
That is not what I wanted.
Do you think there were a lot of World War I veterans who like thought that they were going to be fighting in the biggest war of all time?
Yeah.
And then just a couple decades later, there was another war that was bigger.
It was even bigger and,
it was
more